Okay, I have 3 invoices from Google, January, October, and November. Okay, I will delete the Google Sheets so that we see all the clean data. I will go to the Google Drive and I will delete the data from the folder. Okay, this is the folder. I remove the invoice, and we have everything. I will minimize this, and I will leave I will save it, of course, and well, of course, I'm not getting now into, I don't want to repeat unnecessarily notes that have been worked. For example, I could put here an email or a WhatsApp informing, okay, you have a new invoice in your Google, blah, blah, blah. But that's not really relevant now, okay? You can, we want now that's not we have seen already how to send emails. So that's not really the point of this section. Great, let's go to workflows. And now remember, I want to put this worker to work. Yeah, it's working. And let's test it. So I go to this is the folder, the Google Drive folder, and somebody sends, whichever person uploads the 3 invoices to the Google Drive. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let's wait. I will wait 1 minute because remember that the trigger, it's not launched immediately. It might take 1 minute to occur. So I will pause the video. Okay, I'll come here and I will go to the execution section. Well, the first one seems to have started. Look, running. Okay, let's see what happens. 28 seconds. And if there is any error, we will see it here because we will see the execution. It's taking, yeah, first one succeeded. Okay, 3 items, look, 3 items. It got the 3 items at the same time. Okay, let's go to the Google Sheets now. And voila, voila, fiscal code. Okay, let's see the result. Invoice number is correct, the dates are correct. The fiscal code, it's making it lowercase. You see the non-deterministic thing I told you? Let's try to improve it a little bit. Yeah, this is returning us the same data. Numbers, fantastic. I will try to solve this issue. I'll try to solve this. And fortunately, we could come here to see what happened in every section, okay? In that execution of that moment of time, okay? Let's see how I go back to the editor and let's see if in this step I can tell the fiscal code should be a string and please don't make it, don't modify, how do I say this? Don't modify it in any way. Let's see. I'll do the same test again. So I will come back to the Google Drive. Okay, I'll delete the 3 invoices. I will select the 3 invoices again. Okay. Let's see if now I get always this. Well, the Google Sheets. Yeah, let's go to the. Did I save it? Oh, I don't know if it was on time or not. Running. The other one took 33 seconds. I'll pause the video to not make you waste time. Okay, the 30, 31. This one is taking a bit longer. Not the same. Okay, 3 items. Let's go to the Google Sheets. And now it got the wrong fiscal code. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. So we have a small problem here. It's not a big problem, So I'll leave the prompt as it was before. OpenAI.com. Let's try to fix this. I will put two fiscal codes. Fiscal code sender, fiscal code receiver. Let's see if that solves the problem. Let's see if that solves the problem. Fiscal code. Yeah, I'll try to do it that way. Fiscal code of sender, fiscal code sender, and fiscal code receiver. Fiscal code of receiver. Fiscal code receiver. Okay. Yeah, and here this explanation, I mean my fiscal code, which is of the receiver of the invoice. Yeah, I don't know if I'm giving too much information and the prompt is getting a bit confused, but I'll test this now. Let's see. Yeah. Well, I'll save it, of course. Let's save it. And I'll execute the whole thing. It's active now, great. I'll come back to the Google Sheets. I'll delete all the data. Okay, and let's do a whole new try. Invoices, Google Drive. I'll delete the Google Drive invoices and I drag them again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, great. And let's go to the execution. Executions. It didn't start yet. I'll pause the video because I remember it might take up to a minute to start. Okay, it has started. Look at this. I'll pause it. 28. We should. Oh, I missed something. There was something missing in the last node. Now I realized. I need to go back to the editor because now the data has changed. Now the data, I have different columns. The column of fiscal code. Yeah, I should put 2 new columns. So let's finish this. Fiscal code sender, right? Yeah, that's the only one I'm interested in. So fiscal code sender. Well, I'll put both to see what I'm getting. Fiscal code receiver. Okay. And I come back here. And in Google Sheets, this one is making an error. Fiscal code sender, which should be the sender. Okay. We delete this and we add another one of fiscal code receiver. Okay, it's not save. It's not getting the last column because I was still on focus. So the change was not updated. Okay, I come back to the Google Sheets. Fiscal code sender. Fiscal code receiver, field value, this value. Great. Okay, let's save this. Save, we leave it as active, and I will repeat the process of deleting the invoices. I will come back to the Google Sheets to delete all the data. Okay. And I'll upload the invoices again. Great. They are uploaded. Let's go to the executions. I will pause it. Okay, it has started. You see? I pause it again. 30. Failed. It failed. Where it failed? Token in position A. There was an error. Look. Which error? Unexpected token in position 2, line 6 for item 2. Unexpected token in position 2. The empty string, maybe. That's weird. Because it's not returning me a JSON. That's strange. Okay, let's try again. It's not, you see the, okay, let's see the difference between this text. I see it. I see. The problem is somewhere over here. Okay, that one worked in that execution, but this one, I don't see any difference. If there was an empty string or some, maybe there is an empty string there. Yeah. And here, let's see if there is that empty string or not. Also, I don't get it. Honestly, I don't get it. Let's try it again. I'll come back to here. I'll delete this. Let's try again. Okay. Non-deterministic, remember, it helps, but it's not 100% reliable. So there will always be necessary some sort of human overview. Okay, it's always better than manual work, but there's still necessary some sort of human overview. Okay. Okay, here it comes. And let's see if this time fails or it doesn't fail. Well, it's good that it failed because so that you can see how to debug. This time succeeded. Okay. Why this one failed? Honestly, I don't see. Let me test if this string, it's a valid JSON validator. Okay, let's see if this string validate JSON is valid JSON. I don't know. I don't understand why. I don't understand why it's not parsing correctly the data. Yeah, unexpected token D is considering this as an unexpected token. Line 6 for item 2. Index. What's the difference with this and this? Well, anyway, let's go to the Google Sheets. Sender now is correct. Receiver is correct. Invoice number is correct. Date is correct. The concept is correct. And great, we have it. We have it there. It's very helpful. To be honest, companies in the future, in the present, that don't begin to implement these sort of solutions are dead. So remember that if you don't start to implement these sort of solutions, not for just this scenario, I'll make more exercises because will always be much more efficient than human work and a lot cheaper. For example, all the tests that I did, and I think we have done like 6, 7 approximately, no, more than 6, 7, around 10. Remember that every time I make a question, it's unbuilt. So let's say 3 invoice, 1 invoice, around 30 invoices. Imagine the work of getting imagine the manual work of receiving a Google Drive, opening the invoice, manually getting that data and putting it into Google Sheets of 30 invoices. How much time could take that? Half an hour? 1 minute per invoice? That's realistic, isn't it? Half an hour. I don't know if you're in your country, but half an hour of labor of an accountant or an administrative person in my country, Spain, $20, 20 euros per hour, between 12 and 20 euros per hour, okay? Yeah, that's the real number. So manually, all the manual work of doing that could have been let's go to the lower range, okay? Let's go to the lower range. Imagine that person gets paid 10 euros per hour, which is a very low wage, okay? Or even 6 euros. And takes to put the 30 invoices half an hour. So 3 euros. That 3 euros are like $3.3. ChatGPT would charge me 0.39. Okay, 0.39 plus the computing work of having the computer open, which is something that I need to have anyway. So 10 times cheaper if I go to the lower scenario. 10 times cheaper. 10 times cheaper, okay? Not 10%, no, 10 times cheaper. I'll put it clear so everyone understands. I'm not saying, so 3 euros versus 0.3 euros. That's what we're talking about. That's what we're talking about. Not 10% saving. No. Okay, this is the difference, right? So it's something to consider. So it means that one person can do the whole work of 10 persons because, yes, there needs to be some overseeing, like seeing the work, of course, but one person could be doing the work of 5 persons at least, right? So please remember this number that I'm showing you here, okay? Well, that's it. That's the world. That's where we live. That's where we are heading, or adapt or dying.